check out this travel-based landing page from Dilum's here. Really a striking pen. I love looking at it. As you can see, all these cards from these places have an image to them, and the image dramatically like changed their cropping and scale to become the background of the next card. It's the kind of thing that you walk into a design meeting like this with a client, they're just going to be like, wow, that's so cool. I could have never pictured that with words or with a JPEG or anything. You've got to see the interactive example to make it happen. I love the typography is great here. These big all caps really work for these locations. I'd maybe tighten up the line height a little bit there. I like how the text disappears from a card going down, and then it appears in the bigger area over here by coming up. So it looks like the text is going on a little journey of its own, perhaps going on a little travel, perhaps. I like the motifs too. The little rounded line motif is nice. It's almost feels like a mini trend to me of a line separator that's not the length of the text or full width, but it's just kind of a fixed width separator. You can see it here on the card. I feel like it's echoed nicely here in the nav. It's echoed a bit here in this slider progress kind of thing, although I might round the corners of it. And then there's this, the timer at the top. The timer stresses me out a little bit. I think I'd leave this one towards interaction, but I get the point of it. Sometimes it's nice to see things moving without having to interact sometimes. The text is a little bit losing readability to me. It's got a little bit transparent, which I kind of get because it's fun to see the photo behind it just a smidge, but it loses a little readability on the ones that I hear on black. It pretty much looks fine, but if it forever goes on other colors, and you'd never know because these photos perhaps would change. I'd use a black gradient behind there to protect the text a bit in a way. I don't think it would lose any of the quality. I think it would almost even look cooler to have that there. Anyway, just a lovely, lovely pen. I hope Dilum's even keeps working on it, perhaps solves some of those responsive issues and just plays with it a bit more. You can see that, there's a bunch of static HTML that mostly makes up the page, but the cards are very dynamic, which feels like a modern, cool way to build something like this. If you want to add or remove slides, you can do it just via data here. That's kind of like this fake JSON data in there. Really like that. And a lot of the animation you can see is done with green sock. You can see GSAP all over it. And some of the things you can see, like it being set here with the window inner width and height, which is not reset when the window changes. So that's the kind of thing that you just have to add a little more code to be like, oh, something's happened with the browser window. Let me reset the positions of some things. Not a big deal. Overall, thumbs up from me. Love it.